on, King.
Come and sit here, Santa Jane. About you, enjoy looking at you. You've got a very nice. You're smiling the whole time. I love that. You're a. How you doing? Very good. You do need to know them all very well. Otherwise, it's a bit like watching a juggler. Not when you go, oh, thank goodness. After a few difficult ones in a row, every now and then you'll get somebody who's chatty, nice, totally goes for it, and it's all just fun. So we'll keep this one fun for you to make it easy. All right? Are you ready? Jolly good.
I want to do a different.
See what you can do a different one later. Maybe. Okay. So you're sitting in your chair. You ready? Okay. We're outside the door. Okay. So remember, you're in a lovely armchair. There's a tree. There's probably a desk. There's all around you is festive loveliness. You're looking amazing, if I may say so. You're going to be great. So just enjoy it. All right. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. Have you come to see Father Christmas?
Yeah.
How old are you?
11.
You're 11. Well, Lucy, let's see if he's here. Father Christmas, look who it is.
Oh,
What a joy! Lucy,
Hi.
it's been so long. These 12 months have seemed like an eternity. I'm so happy to see you now. And welcome back to my grotto. It's absolutely fabulous to see you. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Now, I think you've come quite a long way, haven't you?
Yeah. From Cambridge.
Yes, that's about an hour in the car, is it? With Mum and Dad.
Yeah, well, I've moved.
Oh,
Did you get my letter?
I did, yeah. Just remind me, where are you living now?
Cambridge.
Where were you before?
Sussex.
Which week?
Oh,
I'm going to be going through the file and picking up all the lovely letters. Some of the things that you put on your letters.
my letter. I asked for a new coat, a new stainless steel lunchbox, a book, and a dog.
It's all coming back to me now. I think I'll actually see that. I remembered it because of the stainless steel box.
Yeah.
I thought, it's just an empty box. Surely we could put something in. Do you have any ideas what we might put in? The thing I really like at this time of year is mince pies. So you never know when you open that stainless steel box, that might be so I just work. So we look forward to seeing that.
What do you do for the rest of the year?
Well, we're very busy. We have a massive place in that plan. I've got thousands of elves.
Do it on there.
But you know, one of the great joys I have is looking around just do that. And then I read the letters and then I remember everybody. So it all comes together in a wonderful situation. So I'm ready on the night. Next slide. Kudos to him here. We get together, we have a social table. The table falls through. And so we have so then it says that.
When a child says they want to feed the reindeer, because they all know you can't feed them now because they're a little bit shy, but you can leave them a carrot on Christmas Eve. That's all you need to get to. But I hadn't prepared you for that question, so that's fair enough. They're a bit shy, but you can feed them on Christmas Eve. That's important. I think structure-wise you did pretty well. Your hoof on the roof wasn't bad at all. You used a few quite long words, didn't you? You used a couple of long words. I can't remember what they are now because I wasn't taking notes. But remember, keep it simple, keep it obvious. The letter was good. Did he say to you, you've written me a letter, haven't you? Or did he not know you'd written a letter? Can you remember?
You said, can you help me out and remind me of some of the things that might have
Yes.
been in the
Okay, that was
letter.
all right. Yes, so there was reminding. So yes, that was good. I think on the whole, James, you did a pretty good job there. Your moustache stayed on as well. Yeah, you did. That's very good. Yeah. The more you do, see now you're laughing and jolly. That's great. You need to be that level of jolly. So only up the jollity and cut out the waffle. Otherwise, though, you did pretty well though. I think you've all deserved a bit of a break. It's 10:20. We're going to have a bit of a break, but before we do, let's sit down for a very long time. Tap your. Sorry. Yeah, we can do it. Let's do a few languages and a few ho-ho-hos.
All come to this end for the ho-ho.
Yes. Do you want them sitting down or standing up?
Standing up, I think.
Look at them all. They're marvellous. If you can't see the cameras, get into a place where you can be seen. That's very good. So feel free to move out a little bit. Good. Well done, Santa Dicko.
Why don't you come into the...
Yes, Santa, are you happy now?
To the middle.
Scream if you're not.
Not all of you, because you hide something. Yeah, that's
Good.
we'll shake.
All right. First of all, give us a loud ho ho ho. 1, 2, 3. And again after 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. This time with a little wave. Arms in the air. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we love a jazz hands. Ho ho ho. Right. Let's do a few languages now. So French is Joyeux Noël. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. German is Froiliche Weihnachten. 1, 2, 3. All right. Japanese, Kuramasu Omedeto. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Well done. Yule. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Welsh is a very good one. So imagine a Welsh family's come in. You're going to say Nadolig Llawen. 1, 2, 3. Nadolig Llawen. Yeah, very good. All right, well done. Excellent work. Give yourselves a round of applause.
It's okay, wait, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. Is Mike there, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Great.
Hello, young lady.
How are you?
Nice to see you. I'm Santa DBD. What's your name?
I'm Vicky.
Hello, Vicky. Good to see you. My, you've grown.
How long have you been doing this?
Since 1991.
91, okay, a lot of years.
28 years later. There's a film about that.
And what made you want to become a Santa?
I came to London looking for work. First thing that happened, and lo, it was like a calling. I looked, and it was in the Time Out magazine. Would you like to join the large red man? It said. That's what it said. And I went along, and in those days it was Selfridges. Now I already knew that Selfridges were very prestigious in the Santa history because they were the first store ever, 1909, to actually have a Santa in store. So Gordon Selfridge was a bit of an innovator in that kind of thing. So I went along, I joined the team. And in those days, you actually had to join Selfridges. It wasn't done through an agency. You actually went to HR, filled in the forms, and joined Selfridges and did their induction day. So I was inducted into Selfridges, and that's how it all started.
And what's the best part about being Santa?
Well, the children, you never know what you're going to get. Each time, it's a whole new experience for the children and for you. It's wonderful. So it's listening to their stories, listening to what their wishes and dreams would be, and just trying to have a wonderful time. That's the whole point. That's the magic.
And what do you do when you have a child that's nervous or maybe a little bit upset? How do you
It would depend on what day. Are they with the parents or guardians? Have they come in with a group of other children? And what you try and do is make them feel at ease. So listen to what they say the first time. When you ask their names, you will know if they're reticent or not. And at that point, you try to put them in a position of power in a way that they can look after themselves in that moment. For example, in the demonstration I gave a little earlier, we put the young lady concerned into the main Santa chair. So suddenly she's special. And the idea is to make every child feel special. So at that point, she can then sit down and relax a little because she's in Santa's chair. And she knows that Santa will listen to every word she says. So rather than a blanket acceptance of, oh yes, what's all your names? Which you can do in a school situation. If a child has come to see you, for that moment, it's just you and the child.
And is it difficult now? Do you find that children are still believing in Santa?
Oh yes. Yes, even my own son, who's now 16, that used to elf for me. But the recent thing was, he knows that I know the real one. The real Santa exists. It's only that because I'm able to help him out when he can't be in two places at once. But Daniel, my son, knows that I know the real Santa. So even at this time of year, he'll come and say, by the way, could you have a word with the big red bloke? And my daughter, who's 7 and will be 8 on Christmas Eve, she is totally believing it. As far as she's concerned, she'd rather have unicorns than reindeers, to be honest. But that's what she's after at the moment. So she knows that I know the real Santa. So she leaves little notes for me to give to Santa.
And are there any difficult bits about playing Santa?
No, not at all. No, as I said, it's like a calling. It's a total joy. You never know what you're going to get, and it's always surprising and always wonderful.
Thank you very
You're
much.
very welcome.
Much
Very
appreciated.
The most important people here, so thank you for coming.
So my question is probably talking about international stuff a bit as well.
Okay.
It's great that we got the different languages. So
Yeah.
it's just a couple of questions to just keep it short. Is that right?
Yeah, wicked.
Can I just get a cup of steak back?
Great, thank you. Oh. Why?
Thank you.
Well done, Stephen. You're doing an awesome job.
Thank you. Sorry.
Can we just name and title take it?
Yes, my name is James Lovell and I'm Director of the Ministry of Fun Santa School.
Why are you holding this Santa School?
Well, this is our 22nd Santa School. We do it every year because we are Britain's #1 provider of Father Christmas performers. I'd just stress the real Santa does exist though. We're only helping him out on those very rare occasions that he can't be in two places at once. But every year for the last 22 years, we have been training people to recreate the magic of the real Santa in every way, so that when we are asked to provide Father Christmas, as we are for grottos, shopping centres, events, the gentleman that turns up is inhabiting the magic of the real Santa in every way. It's an important job, so they need to be rehearsed well, they need to look good, they need to know what they're talking about, and they need to be magical.
And are there enough Santas? Are there enough people coming to Santa School?
Well, this year has been quite challenging because bookings have gone through the roof. I can only think people are bored of politics, and the high streets are looking at Father Christmas as a way of putting smiles back on people's faces. So we've had to find more Father Christmas performers than ever. We've got nearly 1,000 bookings this year, which is amazing, much more than last year. So we're still casting, we're still interviewing, and we're still rehearsing like crazy to make sure we can fulfil all our bookings.
Great. And what's the most important part of becoming Father Christmas?
Well, the most important part of being a good Father Christmas is simply being magical. You need to be charming, you need to be friendly, you need to be jolly, you need to be funny, but you also need to give a child an experience that they'll remember for the rest of their lives. So you need to talk about things in a way that is magical, that is special, and that is unforgettable. So it's really about inhabiting an incredible character and doing it really well.
Thank you so much.
Is that all right?
Great, yeah,
Thank you very
that's
much.
wonderful. Great, thank you so much. So, if you could please tell me your name and how long you've been playing Santa.
Hello, my name is Santa Carl. I've been playing Santa for about 2 weeks.
What made you want to become Santa?
Well, it's such a wonderful time of year, and it's nice to feel that you're spreading a little joy and happiness for all the kids that come to see you.
Are you nervous about anything?
Oh, of course. We want everyone to have a wonderful time. And the last thing that I want is someone to come in and not really enjoy themselves.
What is your key to making a child feel comfortable with Santa?
You've just got to be as friendly as possible, because sometimes if the child is a little shy or a little overwhelmed, coming in big and loud might not be the best approach. So, you just got to try and find a way of connecting with them that brings a little smile to their face.
And what are you most looking forward to about playing Santa?
All the mince pies. I'm a big fan of mince pies.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a Merry Christmas.
And
I just squash up a bit for us.
Love it. Santa in a
Rotund on this side, so we have everyone shuffle.
Just the kind of thing anyone can
Which side? She was saying nice fat.
We're front side.
She was saying nice fat. We have to have an elimination round.
6-chair challenge. Have you considered being tall?
You'll just not try. Oh.
You're too deep in the middle, but there's some singles at the end here.
Quite frivolous. It's the new dating game. Keeps being shallow.
Never shallow, only too deep.
Yes.
On three, can we have a ho, please?
Count us in, Jane.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, this time give us a Merry Christmas, ho ho ho. 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
This time with jazz hands. 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Missed your calling, Jane.
Santa always delivers. That's just the presents.
See what you did there.
Okay, they love the jazz hands. Of course they do.
Everybody knows the
What
Everybody
about
knows.
jazz hands?
Because they can see what they're
Jazz
doing.
hands. Merry Christmas, ho ho ho. Ready? Everyone ready? 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
Ooh, yakka shot.
Another one in a moment.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
Slapped it.
Okay, one more. The Dirty Express.
Indeed.
And Sandy James, how are you doing? You alright? Sandy James, you okay?
Oh, the Daily Polar Express. We went there. We
Alright,
went there.
and again. 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
One
They
last,
love the jazz hands.
one last.
And one more from here. 1, 2, 3.
Joy Noel! Ho, ho, ho!
And from Japan, Kuramasu Medetto, ho ho ho. 1, 2, 3.
Kuramasu Medetto! Ho, ho, ho!
Over here, please. 3.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
Lovely work. He's 2,000 years old. Very good. Right, okay, so I'm going to welcome you to Santa School, alright? You excited? Actually, I have a lovely. This added a little bit of extra zhuzh. You can never have too much zhuzh. Bit of zhuzh. Everybody, and welcome to the Ministry of Fun Santa School 2019! Welcome, and let's start with a great big ho ho ho. 1, 2, 3. Ho ho ho! Fabulous, give yourselves a round of applause. How's that? Right together. We're going to say it quite quickly with a little bit of rhythm about it. Okay, so Donda Dasher. Let's just go through them all again. Donda Dasher.
Cupid, Vixen, Dancer, Prancer, Comet, Blitzen, and Rudolph!
Very good. Could you all stand up for me, please? Right. Okay. So, are you all ready? Is this good? Them standing up? ITV? Or that's good. Yeah. Okay. So, Donda Dasher, Cupid, Vixen, Dancer, Prancer, Comet, Blitzen, and Rudolph. We'll start slowly, and then we'll do it a little bit faster. All right. All together. And
Donda, Dasher, Cupid, Vixen, Dancer, Prancer, Comet, and Blitzen, and Rudolph!
Very good. Now, twice as fast, please. And
Donda, Dasher, Cupid, and Vixen, Dancer, Prancer, Comet, Blitzen, and Rudolph!
all right, and again, twice as fast again with a big Rudolph at the end. And
Donda, Dasher, Cupid, and Vixen, Dancer, Prancer, Comet, and Blitzen, and Rudolph!
And now do that exactly as you just did with a big ho 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 at the end, all right? And
Donda, Dasher, Cupid, Vixen, Dancer, Prancer, Comet, Blitzen, and Rudolph!
I love you all. That was world who are non-believers. There are even some that go to extraordinary lengths to discredit the noble gentleman and resorting to mathematics to prove their case. Scientists have been wrestling with the feasibility of Santa's job description since the 1850s. Modern thinking, however, remains that the task of delivering 1 kilogram of presents, that's the equivalent of an average Lego box, to the world's 2.1 billion children is entirely possible for Father Christmas. But how? The fact is, assuming that a global average of
3 million
stops on Christmas Eve to fill his orders, by allowing an average quarter of a mile between each house, science suggests he must travel 218 million miles. How far?
218 million miles!
With 1,000th of a second to squeeze down each chimney, upload a stock sleigh airborne again. To achieve this, he must travel at 1,280 miles per second. Yes. The faster an object travels, the slower time appears to pass. But science is still against him. To have enough presents, Santa's sleigh must carry 400,000